I'm gonna mute more, so I'm really here if you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay. All right. So what? Oh yeah, that's funny. We're live now. Welcome to Church of Reason, where we hang out in this cave, and then later on we do other things. Jareen and Mom, good morning. Obviously, if you have any gratitudes, feel free to write them into the comments now. And when we go out in to the cathedral, we will get them on there, on the things, with the stuff, because it's sort of what we do here. It's weird.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw on the Facebook, someone had shared a gratitude, just in case we were not here.
I believe it was Jareen.
All right.
Yeah. So the with what Greg and I talked about on coffee was we're talking about taking a break from the shows. I rather explicitly did not think church because it's not politics, which is really what I need some space from for my own mental health.
Reboots,
although
reflect.
What's that?
Reboots, reflect. That's, I mean, even computers need a rest now and then. You have to reboot them every so often.
Seriously. Right? I mean, that just stands to all kinds of reason. Anyway, speaking of reason, I should probably actually be in game and pretend like we're actually doing this the way we're supposed to be doing this. Is G Money coming this morning, or is he like? Has anyone heard from him at all?
Funny thing happened on the way from the shower to here. I was not able to check.
What? What are you talking about?
Hey, you're lucky I have pants on.
That's true. I mean, I think that's it. That's like the tagline for the age of COVID-19. Like, I mean, seriously, you're lucky I have pants on. Oh man. My first gratitude this morning is going to be huge, massive gratitude to the K-pop stans for saving democracy. I'm gonna need to cut that down a little bit, but yeah, not something I ever would have thought. Yeah. 2020 is weird. So do you have the know-how to make it midnight there, Home Slice? $1,800.
Like
is that midnight?
That is midnight.
Well, it's nighttime. Why is 1,800 midnight? It's confusing. All right.
Do you really want to
know? No. Thank you.
I didn't think so.
I don't. I mean, I kind of do, but also no. All right, I'm gonna get my mom's here real quick.
I see Jareen. Grateful for a peaceful and victorious Tulsa.
Amen to that. It really does seem like Tulsa kind of did all right last night.
All right, I will put up that. I have not missed the I'm grateful Kyle is a great dad, but I'm going to focus on the grateful for peaceful and victorious Tulsa first.
That's funny. Yep. All right, we got about 2 minutes before we got to head up there. Grateful for the rain.
Okay, now have Deborah's grateful Kyle is a great dad.
I already did that one, but having two of those might not be horrible.
Thanks, Zeus. It's feeling the pinch. What are you thinking?
Oh. Well, there you go. Sex joke for the morning. All right, I'm doing Jareen's dad one, and then I'm gonna head up.
Awesome.
Boom.
Boom goes the dynamite.
As the moon starts to set over there in a piece of hydrogen that looks oddly like it's been cut out. Looks like the bite was taken out of it.
Taking a glance at, there's a blue dot in space.
Yep.
It's blue to me.
Yeah, it's sort of like orangish green. One of these
Fair.
days I'll go in and fix the shaders.
I see sunrise.
Yeah, it's starting. So Jareen just commented, I'm so just relieved and happy right now. Also, local memes have been hilarious. A fun way to celebrate and finally laugh again. That was definitely, it seemed super cathartic last night to be on Twitter. And Michelle is actually out of town this weekend. So I was in our little apartment last night laughing my balls off at there were many, like dozens many, but the one where I just started giggling was where they Sharpied in a bunch of people on the floor.
Laughter is good medicine.
It's good shit. If you're watching this thousands of years in the future, we almost had an autocratic takeover, assuming that it didn't actually all go to shit immediately after this, of the U.S. government. And he was going to have a rally with 1 million people, and like 7 showed up, and it was really funny. And we all had a laugh. And apparently it was freaking K-pop teenage fans that decided they were going to pwn the president of the United States by ordering up all of the tickets for his stupid thing.
That's the slow clap I saw earlier.
Oh, it's just like, What? Yeah, Jareen. Also, he couldn't sell out the BOK, which is the arena that they were in. Nickelback did it twice. Pink. I saw Pink tweeted last night, like, "Man, I sold that place out in 5 minutes. What's your problem?" I'm like, what? And yes, none of these comparisons are fair. There's a pandemic on. Blah 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 blah. It's still fucking funny. I can't sit here for too long because my back's already hurting. I gotta put some stupid ice on it. It's weird the fact that I'm having a weird emotional reaction to the fact that it's very bright on the floor. Like I should probably go outside a little bit more than I have been, which is to say that I haven't. Like, look, the sun. Dude, you're in Minecraft. What?
Vitamin D for the win.
Right, for the win. Yep. So I'm gonna fast today. I'm gonna ice my back. I'm gonna do some stretching, which I haven't been doing. I'm gonna start layering that in. And basically just focus on self-care this week. Things have been getting kind of dark in my brain grapes, and I've been getting less and less effective at actually providing any useful narrative around anything in my own assessment. So I guess that's all I have. When you see that that's starting to be needed, actually Michelle said something sort of prescient to me. She said, if you're thinking that it might be time for a break, it was time for a break last week. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Good talk, person who knows me better than anyone else on earth.
Oh, I thought she meant everyone in the world. But
maybe
lots of people.
It might apply to things globally. Good morning, Chet, and also Chet, thank you so much for coming on the pod, which we'll release before too long. Yeah, it was nice to have Chet on.
Yeah. Aaron has the same issue where he's like, I'm going, and it feels so good and everything's going well. Should I stop? I logically should take a break, but I don't want to.
Yeah, like ask my mom or Aunt Gail or anybody that is well, and Bob, I think you've seen it. Like I did, especially around Schipul. Like I went completely and totally crazy around that for 25 hours a day, and then just fell down and couldn't do anything for 3 months. Like that's it's not how any of this is supposed to work.
Well,
all right.
So in your defense, Tim Ferriss does the same thing, and whenever it's time, I have thoughts. But you're out in the gratitude arena. Wait, where are you?
Oh, I actually there at some point I thought the sun was starting to get sunsetty, but not yet. Either way, come and share some thoughts, and we'll just have a nice day out at the lake. Because look at this, it's fucking beautiful. I don't care what you're.
Wonder if I can climb this real quick. This is impulsive. I'm getting on top of my house here. By the way, in case you don't know, this is my house. Oh, duh.
And scene.
All right, the thoughts. Whew. Oh.
Nice.
I think you're right
here, Home Slice.
The view is better down there, but whatever.
I don't know. I kind of like
it. All right, the thoughts. So, a book, as you know, it's your fault, called Tools of Titans. Yeah. Has been going around our circles, and basically mentioned System 1, System 2 thinking. And I thought, oh yeah, brilliant. The balance between dealing with the impulsive and the thing that lights our fire against the System 2 thinking of being thoughtful, deliberate, and tying into some mindfulness here. Doing and thinking, or at least nourishing thoughts that are useful. So there's a really smart meditation guru, and his name is Joseph Goldstein. And his advice to Dan Harris, was, when you're having the 10th or 100th time of, am I going to be late for this thing? Ask yourself, is this useful? And so, in a nutshell, system one gives us the kick in the butt to get moving. And that's great. But when you kick yourself in the ass about 100th time, you should ask yourself, is this useful?
Yes, indeed. If you don't have Tools of Titans, he's releasing chapters on audio on an audio podcast now. I think there's like 7 episodes out now. So you can catch all that for free, and it's well worth it. It's good stuff.
Awesome.
Good morning, Warren. Yeah. Yippers. Boy, I want to stick around for sunset, but I legitimately have to go and ice my back immediately because it's starting to freak out. So I apologize. But in the interest of the self-care that I've been preaching, I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. All right.
But thank you guys very much for joining us this morning. Again, we have moved to 9:30. I think we're gonna stick to that. It's been good to have Bob here, and obviously from his words, you can see why we want to make sure he can show up. Turn to night. Did you just turn to night?
I might have done something.
Okay, all right. I was like, did the drugs just kick in? All right. Well, one thing I did want to do while we're here. Whee! Oh, I just broke my ankle. Oh, that's why. There's a little spot right off the frickin' thing. Whee! There. Oh, it still didn't work. Gosh darn it.
There's someone invading. Appleize them.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about. Oh, hey. I
disappeared.
forgot you had this undersea window situation going on. Anyways. I have so many
Turtles.
apples now.
I like turtles.
Right? They're very good.
I've been
Yeah,
using
Doreen, I just asked if somebody could post a link to the audio articles. I totally can. And it's just if you want to do it in advance of that, it's just Tools of Titans as a podcast. You see anywhere the podcast, you can just find it. But I'll post a link anyway. All right, yeah, legit. I gotta run. Thank you guys very much for showing up. We'll be back,
In the
same
name
bat
of
place, same
science.
bat time in the name of science. Boink.
Well done.